pitcher here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
The line to kick the pitch. Check swing. Now the look down to first. And Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up. Got a good eye there.
3-1.
And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Ball.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2-1.
Runner at first with no outs here. Runner takes off.
Uh-huh. 2 balls.
Safe at second, and that was not close. Sneaks through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Mookie now. And Sale deals. So Mookie Betts with a base hit. Edman around third. He will score. The Dodgers have the lead. 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. We often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Betts around second, headed for third. The throw in there safely.
Well done. Drives in the run. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Sale ready. Runner takes off for third. Freeman hits it in the air. Ozuna should have it. And there's 2 away. The throw into second. Caught in between, trying for third now. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Throw on to Freeman. And Acuna retired. In the air out to center. And Albies is retired. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Austin Riley. Ripped on the ground to second. Third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. The batter now will be Will Smith. Sale delivers. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And they get the out on Smith. 1 down. And now the right fielder, Andy Pages. Now a fly ball to right center. Acuna on the run. Makes the grab. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Max Muncy now at the plate. 2 outs.
No.
Just missed.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Man at first. Here's Kiermaier now. And
That's
ball
a ball.
4
Take
to
your
a
base.
board.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Right. To first.
That's an
Out
out.
number 3. Bottom of the inning. Here's the veteran first baseman, Matt Olson. That clips the corner.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Tosses to first.
Out.
1 up, 1 down. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
The left fielder.
And the pitch. And that one in the air center field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball hole.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. In the dirt, blocked. On the ground to short. Fires across the diamond, and there's 2 away.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
So here's Murphy now. Ozuna on third with 2 out. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Hard hit right side. Albies over to first in time. And they get Ohtani for the out. Here's Mookie now. And that's outside. And that's ball 2.
2 balls. 1 strike. Ball.
And another ball.
3-1.
And that's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez with a high fly ball deep to left. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
At the belt and fires. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch. And
Mookie on the move. This one lifted in the air, left field. Ozuna pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. As we go to the last of the third. And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. The lefty fires. Up and in, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Good eye in that spot.
3 balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Corrals it. And there's one down. Now here is Michael Harris. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one's in there, and that is strike two.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The pitch. In the air, left field. Hernandez settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. And there are two outs.
The right fielder,
Ronald Acuna Jr. is up. He's someone who grew up playing baseball with his friends. Singing, his school is next door to the only baseball field in his hometown.
Yeah, that made it easy to jump the fence and play games after class, which is exactly what they did.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. Back here in Cincinnati, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. Next offering in there for a strike. Gonna count 1-2.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
That one ripped right center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases.
Now right fielder.
So man aboard, Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Kicks and deals. That one fouled off, 2-2. Man at second. Ground ball left side. Caught in a rundown now. They put the tag on him. And now it's Max Muncy. Here's a 1-1. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 3-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right?
Runner goes again. Foul off again. And it remains 3-2. Check on the runner. Oh, the throw is over his head. Pajes takes his lead at third with one away. And there's two down. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Good eye right there. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Stays alive. Now this is in the air down the line. On the move towards foul ground. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's going to be Ozzie Albies. That's to third. Throws to first in time. And Albies is retired. Here's Austin Riley.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
To the right side. It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. A gigantic blast. And we are starting over. It's 2-2.
Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down
Base is empty, one away. Now in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna. Now a step off the rubber to reset. And that one ripped to left. Hernandez calls it in, 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Travis d'Arnaud. Kershaw deals. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And that is that. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tommy Edman. And he deals. Riley tosses to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Got him. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Mookie to hit. Harris has a beat on it. Nabs it, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. And he hits a ground ball right side. On to first. Out. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Orlando Arcia. Kershaw fires. Line drive. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 away now. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. That one down the line and foul ball. Out to short. Edman slings the first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Top 6. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Pitch misses there. 3 balls and a strike.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Go ahead run on base. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Runner on the go. Could be extra bases. Around second, on his way to third. Headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. 3-2.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Runner breaks for third. Hard ground ball, base knock. Headed for the plate. He scores. It's 4-2. Throws to second.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
On the ground to second, and that's not it. Tags the runner for 1. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Here's Muncy to hit. Right side. Olsen handles the chance. Here's the tag, and he's out. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. And now the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier. This one popped up, and that's a foul ball. Runner at third, 2 away. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Yeah, Everything came together for him. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple.
Here goes the runner. It gets down, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Coming home. But he scrambles back.
Back-to-back base hits. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with a break. Ball like that, you have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Got a big swing and a miss.
One ball.
Kiermaier, the runner at third. Edman at second with 2 gone. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. Harris sizes this one up and makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Out to short. Slings it across. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-2. Bounce to the left side. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. 2 down, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Out to short, Edman. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Mookie Betts will get us started. Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-2. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Coach just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
In the air, right side. And Acuna able to make the grab. And Hernandez is out. And there's one away. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And another ball. That one ripped, but foul. 1 down, base is empty. Albies. And Freeman is retired. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Now catcher.
Kicks and fires. And another ball. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. And Will Smith will take his base. He's got a really good eye. You talk about an offensive player controlling the strike zone. Will Smith controls the strike zone. Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's a base hit. Fires it to the plate around third. And they tag him out. And we're back. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Next offering is down low. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. On the ground to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. So he battled through a long at-bat and earned himself a hit.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but I've also seen a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled up.
Edmund. Off balance speed. There's one. On to Freddie. Double play. 2 outs. Base is empty. Travis d'Arnaud next up for the Braves. The Dodgers leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. That one misses, and that's ball 2. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now the lefty. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout inning over. Back here in Cincinnati, here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. And a 1-1. And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Runner on the go. That one ripped. Base hit. Muncy headed for third. And here comes Tommy Edman. Runner takes off. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.